Welcome back. Now, the last time we had relationship expert Wendy Walsh on the show, we joked a little bit about dating people based on their immune systems. Here's a reminder.
Believe it or not, you're most attracted to somebody who has a very different immune system than you do. Because when you mate with somebody, you might take brown eyes from one, long legs from another, but your immune system's combined. So you want someone who's not related to you.
Sorry, Wendy, we're being childish with you again. We always do this. We'd like to formally apologise to Dr. Wendy Walsh, who's been a friend of our shows for such a long time, because we did get the giggles. Wendy, we're sorry. Again.
I have gotten the giggles many times on TV. So
I know. It was that naughty church laugh, you know, when you just can't get it out. But we were interested in this segment in following up on what you were talking about, how DNA and dating and our immune systems could help determine our genetic compatibility. So how does this work, DNA dating?
Well, the first of all is that we have genes, of course, that determine our personality. And we all know that if you put two people together that are both, for instance, hotheads, and they're going to be fighting and bickering all the time, they're probably going to divorce. So there are ways that you can look at their genetic compatibility based on the variances of moods they have. And this has to do with genes around serotonin. You also can look at genes around immune systems, because if somebody has a different immune system than you, they tend to be more sexually attractive.
Oh.
When you say different, do you mean better or worse?
Yeah, because at the moment, boy in the bubble's really
I feel like
attractive.
Like I've had this cold and I feel like I have a really good immune system. Does that make me less desirable?
So remember, in our anthropological past, we probably only ever laid eyes on 150 humans during our lifespan, and most of them were related to us. So when a new hunter would wander into our tribe, he smelled very delicious because he carried immunities to different diseases. Because when you mate with somebody, you might take certain aspects of each other's bodies to create an offspring, except immune systems. They actually combine to make a stronger human. So that's why the genes around immune systems become very sexy in a way.
So sexy scientists have been testing this method of dating for a while. Is there any success in this?
Yes. In fact, there's an amazing website called instantchemistry.com. It was created by a neuroscientist from the University of Toronto in Canada and her husband. And they are able to actually be able, you know, they do some psychological testing as well, because everything is a biological, sociological, psychological thing. But they're able, couples who are just meeting can send in their saliva. It's a simple cheek swab DNA test. It's very affordable, and find out if they're going to be good long-term mates.
That's crazy, isn't it? Like you get a ranking out of 10, or whether you're going to be a good match.
You get to scrape each other's saliva? What a night in.
Now, you mentioned, the stranger who walks into the village and smells good, but there is a study that's found a connection between a person's scent and their compatibility to someone.
Yes, so the ways that we showcase our immune system is actually through pheromones. And again, in our anthropological past, we weren't bathing so much, so everybody was, they had great aroma. Today, unfortunately, we're bathing too much, we're putting too much perfumes on our bodies, and there is some research to say that when women are on the birth control pill, their olfactory response doesn't work as well to detect good genes in a guy. So that's why instantchemistry.com is a great way to go, because you can sort of bypass and go right back to what's natural at the scientific level. But yes, if you think back in your life who you had the best sex with ever, I bet you said, they smelled so good.
Yeah, but I never had sex with Ricky Martin. And I'm telling you, he smelled really good.
I did. And
never say never.
Thanks, Dr. Wendy. So it's instantchemistry.com.
That's right.
All right, great to have you on again.
Thank
Once again,
you.
our apologies.
Good to see you.